Let's vibe, let's roll, let's get it. Whoa, shawty showing out, throwing on the dance floor. Fashion killer, huh? You don't give a fuck what a nigga gotta say or a bitch. What?
Hey you guys, it's Naimahrae and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button to join the fam, because we stay lit over here, you feels me? Like, what are you waiting for? You already made it like 10, 11, 12, 20 seconds. I don't know how many seconds it is in this video, and you still haven't subscribed, so go ahead and do it. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, your girl is back with another Netflix binge-worthy shows with some honorable mentions from some other streaming services, because I know not everybody is a Netflix person, so I threw a few other ones on this list this time. If you guys haven't seen my last two, because I think I have two up on my channel, I will link them in the description box down below so you guys can go check them out. Okay, so you getting all the shows, all the hidden gems. Okay, you hear me? Okay, so once again, these are not in any like ranking order, it's just like how I wrote them down. So number 1 is Blood and Water. Now y'all, this show right here, I recommend it for anybody really, because it's not really like, it doesn't have anything gory or anything in it. Pretty much it's about this girl, her sister was like kidnapped or went missing or something like when she was younger, and now she's like in high school and she's trying to figure out like, oh, like what happened to my sister and blah blah blah. She's trying to figure out if she could find her. So pretty much she thinks she found her, and like she's spending the time like throughout the series like trying to prove, well, they only have one season right now, but she's trying to prove like, okay, is this really my sister? Like pretty much she's just trying to get evidence to figure out if it's really her sister or not. And that's pretty much like the basis of the whole thing. But the show is so good. It has a lot of like, yeah, it has some unexpected twists and turns. I recommend it, like I said, for anybody. It's not gory or anything. Like, it's a good show. So y'all go check that out. Go check that out. Okay. 2, Black Mirror. Okay, so I might be late to the party. I'm probably really late to the party. But Black Mirror is just like a bunch of little mini movies to me. Like, that's what it is. It's like not really a series that has like a consistent storyline throughout the whole season or whatever. It's just like a bunch of little different stories in like an hour and 30 minutes. They're like literally movies in like a whole kid and caboodle. I don't know how to describe it. That's pretty much it. Like, I can't really explain else because each episode is different. Now, one thing I do want to say about Black Mirror is that the show was very, very weird. Okay, some episodes are very, very disturbing, but you could skip those episodes because, like I said, it's not a consistent storyline, so you can just pick and choose which one you want to watch. Because some of them, if you've watched Black Mirror, you probably know the episodes that I'm talking about, and y'all probably sitting there like, girl, we know. But yeah, Black Mirror is a good show. It'll definitely keep you occupied. Like I said, it's like a lot of movies into like one series, so you can't go wrong with that. Like I said, I'm probably late to the party, but yeah, definitely recommend that one. It's not for everybody. Definitely not for everybody due to the nature of some of the episodes. Like, it just depends, honestly. Like, it can be for everybody, but at the same time, like, some episodes just like, nah, fam, don't watch that. Don't, because I ain't even want to watch it, you feel me? So like I said, just pick and choose. Like, you'll have to scroll through, read the description of each one, and figure out which ones you actually want to watch. Next one is Grand Army. Okay, so everybody was talking about this on Twitter, and I was like, let me see what the hype is. So I watched it, and honestly, the first couple episodes, it was kind of slow to me. But then, like, by the 3rd episode, it started reminding me of Degrassi. It gave me really big Degrassi vibes. If you were a Degrassi fan, you would like it, because I'm a Degrassi fan. If you don't know what Degrassi is, it's pretty much, well, Grand Army is pretty much like following these kids throughout high school and their individual lives and their individual issues and stuff. I feel like it's very relatable, very real, like, okay, well, kinda. I don't know, but it's a good show. I recommend it for everybody. I will say, I think it has a trigger warning in it. In one of the episodes, something does happen, and it's kind of like, oh shoot, like, I wasn't ready for that. But yeah, I recommend it for everybody for the most part. It's good if you like drama, like stuff. Number 4 is Naruto. Okay, y'all, look. So my boyfriend has me watching anime now, and I've only gotten as far as Naruto. We haven't watched any other ones yet, but I love Naruto now. I do. Pretty much. So Naruto is about like a boy who's trying to become a ninja. That's like the best way I could describe it. Like that's the whole series. There's a bunch of seasons on Netflix, and then I know there's a different version of it, which I don't remember how to pronounce it, so I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to butcher it. But there's another version on Hulu, so like you could either watch it on both of those if you want to. But yeah, it's a good show. I like it. Honestly, I feel like anime, I think I said this in my last video when I was talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. I feel like anime has like hidden advice in it, like life advice. Like they be saying things in there and like doing things in there, and it like can apply to real life, and it can like give you good advice. Does that make sense? Am I making sense right now? I'm probably not making sense. Okay, you know what? I feel like y'all judging me. Next, number 5 is Dare Me. Okay, look, y'all. Look. This show is definitely not for everybody. I'm gonna say it right now. It's not for everybody. It's very like kind of thriller, kind of creepy like. It's about these cheerleaders who get a new coach, and one of the cheerleaders gets really close to the coach. And some things go down, right? And it's just like, wow. Like, that's the best way I had to describe it without giving away everything that goes on. Honestly, I started watching it because I wanted to watch Bring It On, but they didn't have Bring It On Netflix, and I couldn't find where to watch Bring It On somewhere for free. So I was like, oh, cheerleaders, yeah. And I was in for a crazy ride. Not gonna lie, like I said, it's not for everybody. It's very thriller, very creepy. Not gonna lie, gave me a few little nightmares. Just a disclaimer. So yeah, I recommend Dare Me. Like that was a good series, y'all. It has like a really great, nice twisted turns. I hope they get renewed for another season. Cause hidden gems, y'all. Hidden gems. Number 6 is Tiny Pretty Things. Y'all, okay, so for whatever reason, I saw like probably like a couple tweets about this on Twitter, and then like I was going through a phase where I wanted to watch stuff about dancing. Don't ask, just don't ask. So I ended up watching this, and honestly, not gonna lie, the acting was a little off to me. It was a little off to me. Okay, I could be tripping, but anyways, pretty much the show is about ballerinas, and it follows this one girl who she gets into this ballet school that had rejected her originally, but she only gets in because one of the main girls, she fell off a roof or something like that, but she lived, but she obviously couldn't dance. Like, you can't dance after you fall off the roof. Anyway, so she was like in a coma, and so the girl, you know, she takes her spot and she starts like figuring out things. It's kind of crazy, and she, you know, she's just like, I just want to dance, and it's a lot going on. It has a lot of plot twists and turns in it, and they left us on a cliffhanger, y'all. A cliffhanger. They left us hanging off of a cliff. Okay. Honestly, if you could look past the acting, it's actually like a really good storyline, and like I said, it has some good plot twists, and like they left us on a cliffhanger. So I do recommend it for everybody, probably like teenager and up, because some of the stuff in it is a little you know, but it's a good show. It was a good show. Like, I hope they get renewed, and I hope they come back with better acting, because like the acting was just a little off to me. I'm sorry. Like, y'all let me know in the comments down below if you watched it and if I'm tripping. Because to me, I just felt like the way the main character was acting in the beginning, like all aggressive and hard, it was extra that didn't need to be added, if I'm being honest. But it could just be me. Y'all let me know down below. Number 7, Bridgerton. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So let me tell y'all about this. So I kept seeing everybody talk about this on Twitter, and I was like, bro, I'm not about to watch this. It's based in like the 1800s. I don't want to watch nothing based in the 1800s. It's not my cup of tea. Okay, but I finally broke down and watched it when I was taking out my hair because my scalp was on fire the other day. And y'all, the storyline is chef's kiss. It's just I haven't even finished the series yet. I have like 1 or 2 more episodes, but I had to put it in this video because y'all, it's so good. Like, the storyline is just really good. So pretty much it's like based, like I said, in I think the 1800s. I don't know, early 1900s. I don't know, but it's based, you know, not in 2000 era, okay? And so pretty much like this girl, she has to find a husband, like, so she can get married and have kids and blah blah blah, like typical, you know, old time stuff, you know. And so there's this guy that wants to marry her, but like he's a pervert, y'all. He's a pervert, let's just be honest. He's a pervert, and she's just like, no. And so this one guy comes along, he's like, oh, we could pretend to, like, you know, be dating or whatever, and, you know, maybe he'll leave you alone and you'll find somebody else that wants to marry you. So they end up fake dating, but they end up, you know, and there's that. That's pretty much like the whole plot. I probably gave it away, but I feel like with stories like that, it's kind of obvious. Like, after, I think it was the first episode, I kind of figured where it was going to go. So I didn't really give too much away because it has other little stuff in it that make you be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't finished it yet, but it's still good. Like, I recommend it for everybody, teenager and up. Like I said, most of these shows on this list is probably teenager and up, except for Naruto. That one is for everybody. But every other show is probably like, okay, well, Blood and Water could be like tween and up. And then everything else is definitely like teenager and up. Okay, do people still like go by tweens and stuff nowadays? Like, you know, tween is like 12, 13, 10, 11 in that area. Is that still a thing or no? I don't know how this stuff works anymore. So moving on to my honorable mentions, these are shows that are not on Netflix but are on other streaming services that I recommend for you guys to watch. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably heard about a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie, it's only like 4 on the list. 4? 1, 2, yeah, it's only 4 on the list, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about a lot of them. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I don't really have no other streaming services. The one that I pay for is Netflix, and I also pay for Prime, which comes with Prime Video, but I don't pay for HBO Max or Hulu or anything of that nature. So if I'm watching these shows, it's because I have the password because it's on living room TV. You feel me? Number 8, The Wilds. This is on Prime Video. This show, first of all, look, y'all, it has a beach in it. Y'all know I like beaches. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, then you didn't watch my last Netflix video. I really like beaches, so I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta watch this show. I thought it was gonna be like Flight 29 Down, not gonna lie. If you know what Flight 29 Down is, comment down below, because I used to love that show, and I feel like don't nobody know what it is. Anyways, The Wilds is pretty much about these girls who get stranded on an island, but there's something off about the whole thing, and it's just, I don't want to give it away. You guys have to watch the show. Like, if you really want to watch it, you gotta watch it, because if I say any more, it's gonna give it away. So I definitely recommend. It could be for teenagers and up, but it's not like creepy where it's like bloody and stuff like that. It's really just like kind of like mystery, like very high school teenager friendly. It also talks about each girl's individual life and like how their struggles were at home before they, you know, got stranded on an island. So yeah, there's that. Number 9 is Euphoria. I feel like everybody knows what Euphoria is, so I don't really want to describe it. Euphoria is on HBO Max. Zendaya, she did her thing. She's pretty much playing the character of a high schooler that is strung out on drugs. That's pretty much it. It follows her life and other people who go to her school's life too, and yeah, that's really the best way I could describe it. It's a good show. It is. It's a good show. I'd recommend it for like probably people like late teenagers, because personally, unless I'm tripping, that wasn't happening when I was in high school, or at least I don't know, maybe it was, but I just wasn't aware. But it's a good show. I recommend it, like I said, for the older teenagers out there. Number 10, this is 10, right? I think it's 10. Insecure. This is also on HBO Max. A lot of people, like I said, know about this show too. This is definitely recommended for my people who are college age and up because it's very, if you watch the show, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Some of them scenes, they just look a little too real. I recommend it. It pretty much just follows like, I think she's supposed to be like late 20s, early 30s. It follows her through her life, and typical, honestly, it's very relatable, but that's why people like it. So I just feel like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it really. You would just have to watch it or read the description. So if you have an HBO Max, those are my 2 recommendations for that. Okay, my last recommendation actually comes from Hulu, and it's called Little Fires Everywhere. My friend actually put me onto this show. Y'all, this show right here is good. It's really good. I low-key kind of forgot what it was about because I definitely watched it like probably like a whole year ago. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't even know if it's still on there. It should be though. It's based on a book. So if you want to read the book, I haven't read the book, but if you want to read the book, I'm sure it's just as good as the show. Kerry Washington is in it. Reese Witherspoon. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She's in it, and it's really good, y'all. Like, it's a really good show. Pretty much so. This girl, she just moves to this town with her mom, who's Kerry Washington, and like she meets his family, and I don't really know how to describe it. Just know little fires everywhere is kind of a good description. Like, it's like one thing happens and another thing happens and another thing happens. It's just little fires everywhere. Boom. Y'all see how I did that? Y'all see how I did? Okay, but that's pretty much it for all my recommendations. I hope this video is not too long because I was trying to keep it short. I was trying to go through these kind of quick. But yeah, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media, which is always in the description box down below. If you have some shows that you think that I would like just based off of my 3 videos that I've posted and what I've told you that I like, let me know in the comments down below and I'll probably watch them. I'm literally like an average binge watcher. Like, if I got paid to do this, I'd be rich. Okay. With all that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
I want a chick that grind on a 9 to 5. Oh, she in them college books trying to get a rise. But tonight, I'm just trying to have a good time.